Welcome back, Army, to another exciting video on your favorite group in the world, BTS. Today we're diving into a topic that's been on every fan's mind: Jimin and Jungkook's army duty. As members of BTS prepare to fulfill their mandatory military service, we take a closer look at what this means for the two youngest members and how it will shape the future of the group. Will BTS stay as strong as ever? Stick with us to find out. First, let's quickly review why this is happening. In South Korea, all able-bodied men between the ages of 18 and 28 must serve in the military for about 18 to 24 months. This rule applies to everyone, including celebrities like our beloved BTS members. BTS has been an exception in many ways, but even they aren't exempt from this duty. After years of speculation and waiting, members like Jin and now Jimin and Jungkook are preparing for this next chapter. Let's talk about Jimin and Jungkook, two of the most iconic voices and dancers of the group. From their early days as trainees to becoming global superstars, their journey has been nothing short of remarkable. Jimin, with his graceful moves and angelic voice, and Jungkook, the Golden Maknae, who excels in everything from singing to martial arts, have grown not only as artists but also as individuals. Their bond with each other and the rest of the group is unbreakable. But now they face a new challenge: military service. So how are they preparing for this? Over the years, BTS have hinted at their plans, and we've seen Jimin and Jungkook share their thoughts on this big step. While they haven't shared too many details, we know that they're mentally preparing themselves for the next phase of their lives. It's an emotional time for the members, but they've always remained positive. They see this as part of their duty, not only to their country but also to themselves, to grow and come back stronger. Every day is filled with physical exercises, combat training, as well as various tasks that require concentration and mental endurance. Jungkook, who is known for his tough physique, appears to be adjusting well. Meanwhile, Jimin, who has always been known for his sensitive but strong personality, also goes to great lengths to show that he is capable of going through all the tasks assigned. However, problems begin to arise when their unit undergoes simulated combat training in a steep mountainous region. Suddenly, their unit faces a real threat not only from the harsh environment, but also from unexpected events that bring them to the brink of danger. That day was supposed to be a routine training day for Jimin, Jungkook, and their colleagues in the unit. They conduct combat exercises in very difficult terrain, where they have to practice survival tactics and combat strategy. As members of the unit, Jimin and Jungkook have been trained to handle dangerous situations, but nothing prepares them for what's to come. While their group was moving through the forest, an incident occurred. An explosive device prepared as part of an exercise simulation suddenly malfunctions. Instead of exploding as planned, the device detonated early, causing panic among the soldiers. Jungkook, who was near the explosive device, was immediately pushed by the blast wave, while Jimin, who was not far from him, immediately reacted to help him. "I thought it was the end," said one of the soldiers who witnessed the incident. "The explosion happened so fast and we were all shocked." Jungkook, famous for his agility, managed to protect himself quickly. However, the explosion still had a significant impact. Jimin, who was a few meters behind him, saw Jungkook being pushed by the explosion, and without hesitation immediately ran towards where his friend was. Although danger still lurks, Jimin cannot leave Jungkook in unsafe conditions. "I didn't think about what would happen to me," Jimin said later in an exclusive interview with the military. "All I had in mind was making sure Jungkook was okay." Jimin swiftly lifted Jungkook off the ground and carried him to a safer place. The medics immediately arrived and provided first aid. Fortunately, Jungkook only suffered minor injuries, although the mental shock he experienced was considerable. After the incident, Jimin and Jungkook earned praise from their military colleagues. Jimin, in particular, is considered a hero for his bravery in saving Jungkook in a dangerous situation. Their unit commander praised Jimin's assertiveness and courage, as well as Jungkook's resilience in staying calm despite being in danger. However, this incident affected not only their units. When news of this incident began to spread, BTS fans known as ARMY began to panic. On social media, the hashtag #ProtectJimin and Jungkook became a global trend, with millions of fans around the world sending their support and prayers for their safety. Jimin and Jungkook are true heroes, not only on stage but also in real life. One fan wrote on Twitter, "They have been through so much together, and now they face danger on the military field. We hope they stay safe and return to us safely." Although both managed to survive the incident, the emotional impact left behind was enormous. Life in the military is hard, and incidents like this can affect the mentality of the soldiers. Jungkook, who has always been known for being cheerful and full of spirit, appeared more reserved after the incident. On some occasions, he is seen brooding and smiling less often. Jimin, on the other hand, although still looking tough, could not hide his concern for the safety of his friends. "We are here on state duty, but this incident made me realize how fragile life is," he told a military psychology officer who handles soldiers' mental health. The two BTS members are also reportedly undergoing regular counseling sessions to help them cope with the trauma they may have experienced as a result of the incident. For Jimin, who has always been known as a figure who cares about others, this incident further reinforces his determination to keep his friends safe. After the incident, the military investigated to ensure that similar events did not happen again. They also tightened safety protocols in the exercises, especially for soldiers stationed in sensitive areas such as Jimin and Jungkook. For Jimin and Jungkook, even though they have gone through terrible experiences, they remain determined to finish their military service well. Both BTS members recognize the importance of their duty as soldiers and as part of their national responsibility. However, this incident also reminds us all that even global idols like Jimin and Jungkook are not immune to the dangers and challenges faced in real life. They are ordinary human beings who have to face risks and dangers like all other people. It is undeniable that life on the military field, especially in the region close to the North Korean border, is full of uncertainty. Although the South Korean military has prepared all its soldiers with intensive training, some things cannot be predicted, such as the incidents experienced by Jimin and Jungkook. The unexpected explosion they experienced was one of many threats faced by soldiers stationed on the front lines. The mountainous terrain in which they are stationed is dangerous not only because of the possibility of a conflict with North Korea, but also because of the harsh natural conditions. Erratic weather, extreme temperatures, and difficult terrain added to the physical and mental stress the soldiers had to deal with. In situations like this, mental toughness becomes the main key to survival. Jimin and Jungkook, accustomed to physical exercise as part of their lives as performers, still had to adapt quickly to the much more extreme physical and mental demands of the military. In such situations, they not only train to keep their bodies fit, but also have to learn survival skills in the wild, the use of weapons, and combat strategies that they could face in a real conflict. The period of military service is often the time when a person realizes the importance of friendship and solidarity. For Jimin and Jungkook, the dangerous moments they face together not only strengthen the bond between the two of them but also with their colleagues in the military unit. As part of BTS, they have become accustomed to working together on everything, but experience in the military brings a different level of togetherness. Their colleagues in military units are also an important part of their daily lives. In military life, solidarity between soldiers is one of the main factors that help them survive pressures and challenges. Jungkook, known for being sociable and cheerful, quickly became one of the most respected figures in his unit. Jimin, with his empathetic and caring nature, is also a figure that is very dear to his colleagues.